All right, full transparency. I was one of the few that believe in MindsEye, and yeah, that didn't age well. Not only did this game have one of the worst rollouts I've ever seen, we're talking about glitchy AIs, broken missions, and the game literally crashing with every 10 minutes that you try to launch it. Reviews went down the drain immediately, and everyone was begging for refunds before the weekend had even hit. But recently, IGN dropped an article about having a conversation with Alex Hernandez, the main character from MindsEye, and bro is literally debating if he would ever work for video games ever again. And I'm not gonna lie, definitely understandable seeing how this situation unfolded. Now, when I first saw the trailer for MindsEye, I immediately recognized his face and put two and two together like, man, this is Lincoln Bros from Mafia 3. And it's funny enough because honestly, these characters are very similar if you think about it. Both of them have some type of military background going on. They're both like this quiet but has this huge rage going on, and they're both seeking answers or revenge, for people that have done them wrong or what is going on in their situation. It's like if you guys seen Futurama, instead of Fry, Lincoln Burrow trips into the time capsule, fast forwards to the future, and it's like, all right, I'm ready for round two. But here in the article, Alex Hernandez says, do I have the opposite of the golden touch, like the brown touch? Everything I touch turns to poop. To give a little history on Alex Hernandez, he's been doing games since 2016 is what I was able to find, and the first initial one was Tom Clancy The Division. He's also worked on games like The Walking Dead, A New Frontier, Gotham Knights, and a bunch of more IPs. But his two biggest leading roles for the gaming industry is Mafia 3 and also MindsEye. Now, we already know MindsEye was a total disaster, but in my opinion, Mafia 3 was super good. The gameplay was very simple, felt very satisfying with using the guns. The era of where the game was at was in New Orleans in 1968, and from the customizations of the characters, how they looked, how people act, how visually the city looked at this time, and even just like the small things of how the cars felt and drove. Like, each of them were like very heavy, and obviously some of them had more drift than the other, but at this time cars were made out of real metal, you know what I mean? So of course these cars are heavier and they drive different than what a GTA game would, or any other game would offer to you. So it just really felt like I was in that time, and the story was very compelling. Lincoln Burrow, not Lincoln Burrows, I'm thinking of a TV show. But Lincoln Clay was a pretty solid character to me. Now, if you guys want to see me do a deeper dive or even revisit Mafia 3, comment it down below. But in conclusion, I don't think Alex Hernandez is a problem. I think the guy does have some talent. And like I said, I enjoyed his work on Mafia 3. I just think that the odds were kind of against him in this situation, and hopefully he's able to keep on grinding and maybe land on that golden nugget that'll build up his confidence to maybe want to stay in this realm. But that's life. Sometimes you're at the top of the world like Lincoln Clay, and sometimes you're like Jacob Diaz trying to restart your PC just to finish a 2-minute cutscene. Smash the like button if you guys like this type of content, and join the Discord where we talk about all types of gaming news and be a part of the community. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be caught up on all the hottest gaming news. Other than that, see ya.